What's up, guys? Got a new pistol to show off. Picked this one up from a resident where I work. It's one of the K22 Masterpiece Smith & Wessons. Really nice guns, great shape for its age anyway. Ran the numbers through some forums and it came back as a 1947. It's one of the old 5 screws. Yeah, I got the grip off. There's a reason. All the serial numbers on it match. They stamp the serial numbers in the grips too. A lot of these, over the years grips get broke or replaced, and so it's kind of a cool thing that the numbers matched everything. Slide these back on real quick. But yeah, the bluing's still pretty good on it. It's got some wear right here around the cylinder, you can kind of see, but for the most part it's in really good shape. These were known as like the one-liners on a lot of the Smiths. Let me see. Let me show you on a different one here. This is a 64-5. You can see, how it's got, made in the USA, then it's got all the info down below it. That's what Smith ended up going to after a while. But these just have they're calling them the one-liners because there's just one line across there that says made in the USA. This is the 5 screw. I know looking at it, you see 1, 2, 3. Pull that off. 4. Well, no, that's a 4 screw. Nope, it's a 5. Turn it over. That's the 5th screw right there. Which Smith started with, from what I understand, they started with the 5 screws, and they've kind of reduced them over the years, down and down. Like this one, it's a 3 screw. You got 1, 2, and there's one under the grip. And let's see, on the 686, it's also a 3 screw. You got one here, and one under the grip. But yeah, really cool piece. Kind of funny how I came across this thing. One of our residents, she's been taking care of her sister. She's been battling with cancer and passed away a few months ago. And she'd been driving her car around. She caught me in the parking lot, asked me if I could get her glove box open. Her sister had left a gun in there, and she wasn't real comfortable with it being in there. She's not real crazy about guns, and I was like, sure, I'll see what I can do. We walked over there, and I got the glove box open for her, and sure enough, this fell out. She's like, well, can you take it in the house for me? I'm like, sure, not a problem. I just stuck it down my pants and walked in there, asked her where she wanted it, and I took it in one of the back rooms, put it in a cedar chest for her. I came back in there, I was like, if you ever want to get rid of that, let me know, because I'm definitely interested in it. And she's like, well, what are they worth? So I pulled up my phone, Googled them, and even in shape like this, they were going for $750 and up. It was $750, I think, was the cheapest one I've seen. And I told her, I was like, they're worth a pretty good bit of money for what they are. I mean, they're just an old 22, but they're worth quite a bit of money. They're really well built. And I told her, $750 on the low end. And she's like, well, is it worth $100? I'm like, well, yes, ma'am. It's well worth, 7 times that, if not more. She's like, no, is it worth $100 to you? I just kind of looked at her for a minute, and it was all I could do to keep from doing cartwheels around the parking lot. But I was like, yes, ma'am, it's definitely worth $100 to me. And she's like, well, if you want it for $100, you can have it. And I was like, I can do that. It's like, I don't get paid for a few more days. She's like, it's fine. I trust you. She's like, I'm going back down to my sister's, so just, you got a key to the apartment. I'm a maintenance supervisor, in case, anybody didn't know. But she's like, you got a key to the apartment. Just when you get the money, bring it over here, put it in the cedar chest, and we'll be done. I was like, okay. So I took the gun with me and stuff, brought it home, and payday rolled around, so I went back over there. I kind of felt bad just giving her $100 for the thing, knowing what it's worth and everything. I gave her $150, which still isn't much, but it's the little bit of extra that I had for the week, so I gave her that for it. So I mean, I'm super happy with this thing. I've had it for about a month now. I've taken it out, shot it. I think I've been out to the range 4 times with it. Put maybe 350, 400 rounds through it. and it's a tack driver. It's standard 6-shot. Like some of the newer ones, you can get her like 8 and 9 shot. But I mean, everything locks up tight on it. It's super light trigger pull. The trigger pull on this thing in single action is half the weight of my 686. I mean, it's just super light. Hardly, there's no creep to it. I mean, just super smooth. It's got adjustable sights, or adjustable rear sight, windage and elevation on it. And a lot of the older ones that I was looking at, the hammers and triggers are color case hardened on these. A lot of the older ones, they're, you know, it's kind of worn and you can't really tell, but this one, the hardening on them is just super defined on it. I mean, it's all still there, even on the trigger. But yeah, I was really happy to add this one to the collection. I say it won't be a safe queen. It'll be shot. I've been taking it out about every other time when I go out to the range, just something different to shoot. Just enjoy it. It's like I told her, I was like, you know, I don't have anything that's going to be a safe queen. If I've got a gun, it'll be shot. I don't have anything that, you know, I'm afraid to shoot. If I'm afraid to shoot something, I figure I don't want it. You know, I'm a shooter. I collect too, but like I said, anything I've got, it'll be shot. But anyway, wanted to show this to you guys and let you check it out. Some of you guys are familiar with them. Some of the older guys, Hornet Fixer, cough cough. But that's it for this one, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.